What is self-love? I've been thinking about this a lot because I feel like sometimes for myself, I need a lot of tough love in order to get stuff done. But what exactly is self-love? I feel like a lot of people don't truly see it for what it is. They think it's these flowery words of affirmation of you're beautiful, like you are deserving, you are worthy. And, that's a piece of it, but you can't get by on kind words to yourself. Like, ultimately, words can be lies. And yes, you can even lie to yourself. You can even hype yourself up for no necessary reason. Like, this fake it till you make it is just BS. So, what is self love? From my experience, and let me preface this, is that, I have read probably over 100 self-help books. They've been on self-love, business, mindset, marriage, like a whole bunch of stuff, family dynamics. And they all really have the same message, is that you cannot get anywhere in this life without doing things. Like, you have to have forward momentum. You have to push forward. And that's the same with like self-love. Self-love is an action. And I always think about how the inner child in me is always screaming to be pacified. Like, oh, I want a cookie now. But when you deal with children, you always have this like, well, honey, you have to have regular food. Honey, you have to eat your vegetables. You have to drink your water. You have to take care of yourself. You have to go to bed. You have to, and you manage a child, right? But when it comes to ourselves, we have this like lack of self, regulation, where we're like, I want a cookie, I eat a cookie. Oh, I want to just sleep all day, I'm going to sleep all day. It's this lack of trying to take care of ourselves as we would someone who's helpless. And make no mistake, we are helpless. In this world, we can be, beholden or slaves to our desires. Like, we think that, oh, just because we want something, we deserve it, so we get it. And then afterwards, we're like, might I do that? We know that we're doing the things that we really don't want to do. Like, they feel good, but we don't really want to do those things. And so in my experience, self-love has been this act of really figuring out, how do my actions align with what I want and what I need? How is it that I am proving to myself that I actually deserve the self-love? And, people might take, issue with me saying that, oh, I deserve self-love. Yes, I do deserve self-love. But that doesn't mean I get it just because I think I deserve it. Self-love is an action. Love is a verb. Think about even relationships with your partner, relationships with anybody. Do you really get anything out of it if you are not pouring into it? You have to give in order to receive. And so this idea that you should just love yourself is ludicrous. Love is an action. Love is something you do. It's the way that you behave. It's not just about the self-talk. I mean, again, that's a piece of it, but it's not just the, oh, I'm a good person. Oh, I deserve this. Oh, that's not self-love. Self-love is the action of doing what is in alignment with what you are, who you say you are, what you say you're going to do. And self-love isn't something that comes, oh, I went to the gym one time. Oh, I love myself. It's not a product of just doing something for a short period of time. It's doing something that you say you're going to doing and just doing it for the rest of your life. That is an act of self-love. So why is it that at 4:15 in the morning, I'm thinking about self-love? It's because last night I went to bed and I thought, oh, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to have a cookie. I have these cookies in this house that have been like screaming to me. Like I've been talking about them on like a few other podcasts. Like if you listen to my podcast, like you'll know I've been talking about freaking cookies. And I got up this morning and I thought, but that's not what I want. I want to get in shape for a show. I want to do what's right. So me doing that is just going against everything that like I've worked for. Even though it's just one cookie, it's not going to hurt. But I know that on the other end of that cookie, I know on the other side of that satisfaction that the cookie will give me for the 15 seconds, it's going to be a, what the fuck? Why'd I do that? Like, I don't want that. Disappointment, anger, frustration, guilt. How can you say you love yourself when you live in anger, frustration, guilt, regret? You can't feel the self-love when you do that. Which is why you have to follow through with what you say you're going to do. Because you can't feel the self-love when you're living in those negative emotions. The self-love is felt when you are in alignment with your words. If you put something out into the universe and say, you know what, this is exactly what I want, and you actually follow through with it, you have enough space in your heart and your mind to be able to feel the self-love. That's the place you want to be. And it's really hard to bounce back from regret because it just nags at you. Take it from somebody who has had many regrets in their lives. Things that happened decades ago that still come to say, you did me. You are me. You are this negative thing that happened 20 years ago. You will never change. You will never be different. Even the small things, I remember when I was competing, came in dead last, and I thought, man, if I could have just did better on my diet, if I could have just went to the gym a little bit harder, if I could have just drank more water, slept better, recovered better, if I could have just done something a little bit better. Because I didn't go 100%, I didn't give everything I had. I remember that feeling. How can you feel self-love when you're sitting there beating yourself up? You can't. So yes, you can have self-love. It is within your power to love yourself. But that power is action. It's not the words. It's not the, I love myself no matter what. It's actual movement towards your goal. And so today, my wish for you is that you will show yourself some love, that you will show yourself some compassion, that you will actually move towards your goals today, just one day. Just take a step forward, reach for what you want. Show yourself that you are worthy. Show yourself that you are deserving of self-love. Make space in your heart and in your mind to drop the regret, drop the anger, frustration, and make space for self-love by doing what you say you were going to do. That's it for me today, guys. It is Tuesday. I hope you got something valuable out of this podcast because I'm really enjoying making these things whenever these ideas kind of pop up into my head. Okay. Love you guys.